Okay, so a lot of people approach me every year asking me about clothing lines and Granor, how can we start a clothing line? Where do we start? What do you charge for printing? To start a successful clothing line, you need to offer value. And the value you can't just expect to draw a design, give it to your printer, and then somebody will supply you the hoodie, and then somebody will ship it for you. If others are doing everything for you, then you're not going to make anything out of it. You will be lucky if you can even break even. That's not a sustainable way of doing business. Okay, now, so you'll ask me, Granur, what do you want us to do? Do you want to start printing? No, I don't want you to start printing. There's plenty of printers out there, and printing equipment is really expensive. Let me give you a quick tour of the printing equipment we have. You can see the embroidery machine, the heat press station, okay? Then we have our vinyl cutter, which is a plotter. Then we have our print and cut, which is prints on color vinyl. And then there's a bunch of other equipment. Now, you need labor to run these machines, which you have to pay for. You have leases, and then you pay interest on those leases to pay for these machines. So obviously, if you're starting a clothing line, you can't just jump start off at this point unless you're a millionaire, okay? So what do? Well, you start with the thing that you're selling people. You're not selling them your design, you're selling them a piece of clothing that they cover their body with. So for that, you start with sewing, just like the good old days, okay? You can buy a sewing machine like this for $300, okay? If that's a lot of money, there's cheaper hobby sewing machines from Walmart. You can buy Singer, Brother. Some of them might even be less than $100, okay? And with that, you can sew many different types of clothing. Your first pieces may not be sellable, but that will be a good point to start. You'll know different stitch types, right? You may not be able to make a shirt, but you can make a bag like this out of fabric. So you have a bag like that for, let's say, the fabric costs you $2. Your labor, you can make, let's say, 5 of these, right? And let's say you want to be paid 20 bucks an hour, right? You're looking at $4 a bag. So now your total cost of making that bag is $6. And that labor is going to your pocket rather than someone else, right? So you can sell that bag for $7 and still have a sustainable business idea because you're working that thing, right? You're working that machine, right? So get a sewing machine, make yourself pattern, then you can go to a printer and let them print on it for you. But if somebody else is doing the whole thing for you and you have a 50-cent margin in a $10 bag, you're not going to survive. Whatever it is you want to do, start yourself, offer value.